Hello and welcome back. This is part 6 of my tips and tricks videos for A Dance of Fire and Ice. I am Trevor Smithy, and today we are going to be going over just World 10. From here on out, we're just going to be doing one world at a time because they are harder, obviously. They're the last 3 worlds, and so I'm giving them each their own video to help explain them, break them down, and hopefully go into just a bit more detail with as much help as I can possibly provide for these, because for World 10, I think I had 140 attempts. World 11 I actually jumped to right after World 9, and so I had 366 attempts, or I got it on 366. And then World 12, I had like another 150, because I kind of did them all out of order. So hopefully with my tips and tricks, you'll be able to do it in less attempts than that. And yeah, so anyways, let's get into World 10 tutorials. So this is another one that is slightly swinged. It's not as swing as World 8, so if you're like me and you like more on-beat stuff, this will help, but it is very fast, so you're gonna need to warm up your fingers a bit. Maybe, I don't know, if you like a certain level, like personally I liked World 9, so I would go and play Classic Pursuit to warm myself up. You're probably going to want to have some sort of a warm-up that you do, or you can just mess around in the menu if you want. Anyways, so let us get started with 10-1. So 10-1, this is, it has a broken forward loop. So we had seen forward loop back in World 5, and I'll show you that when we get there. But or sorry, no, not 10-1. I have that written down in my notes wrong. So as you can see here, what this is a up tilt and then a 16th note. Nothing too super fancy. So this is a bit fast and then a fast. So fast slow if you want. This is a tremolo or a long upwards up curve swing. No, sorry. It's a fast curve step, is what I called it back in the World 4 tutorial. 4-3 is where you first see these. So if you want to practice those, that's where I would go. This is the forwards loop, as you can see. So, yeah. And then they call this the Trapezoid Twist. It's kind of its own concept. I don't know. You just kind of have to be able to do it. Again, you have your dotted 8th and then your 16th. And then this is a dotted 8th, 16th, dotted 8th, 16th, and then quarters under here. And then you have your little tilt thing from World 4. And then it just kind of repeats over there, but flipped horizontally. So the main thing that is different, and I gave wrong advice to some people, is these are forward loops. World 8 was backwards loops. I was telling someone to go back and do the World 8 tutorial for this one. Don't do that. Go back to World 5 if you want to see the original tutorial, except in World 5 they're not one solid loop. They're slightly broken because there's a quarter note they throw in. So here we get introduced to octagons. So these are quartets. It's like triplets, but 4. I don't think they're quartets. What are they? Maybe they are quartets. I don't know. So it's 4 in 2 beats. And you'd be like, well, then wouldn't that just be eighth notes? But they're not. It's 4 up tilts. So it's 4 dotted eighth notes. So wait, no, then I guess it's 4 in 3 notes? I don't know. You can do the math if you really want, but it's better just to kind of hear it. And then this is kind of the same idea, but you only have 3 of the up tilts, and then you have an eighth note, or sorry, a dotted quarter note, and then a down tilt, which you can't quite see up there, but. Yeah, so nothing too special about that. They call this a half octagon swing. It is 2 up tilts, a down tilt, and then a 16th, and then a quarter note, and then repeated. So for music terms, that's 2 dotted eighth notes, a quarter with a 16th slurred, and then a 16th again, and then, yeah, obviously just a quarter. And it sounds like this. And this is one that you're going to want to go back to the tutorials on if you struggle. Dizzy Octagons, this is the same half octagon that we saw back in 10-3. And then it has a double dotted quarter note. Yeah, double dotted quarter note and then a down tilt. And then on the other side, once we get there, I'll explain that. That's another double dotted quarter note. It's a down tilt, and I messed that up because I was talking. So as I was saying, it's a double dotted quarter note with normal quarter notes and then a down tilt into the 4 up tilts. This full octagon is just 8 up tilts in a row. So I guess then that would be 6 beats. This is 6 beats. Or the equivalent. This one's a little hard, but it's good because at the end it actually does have this big jump in speed. So this is just we saw it in World 7. They had this. It's also kind of the opposite of the World 9 zigzag. And then it's a slow curved step. Well, slower than if it went back. And now Butterfly Planet. Okay, let's do it half speed so I can walk you through. But I will say I probably won't get this on the first try. Well, not on the normal speed first try. Hopefully I can use it on half speed. Okay, my finger didn't press the button. Again, the slow curve step. There's that up tilt, quarter down tilt. Again, those are just up tilts with a 16th. Slow curve step. And then the forward loop. A double of a 4-1. This is an outside square, if you didn't notice. I believe that is the only outside square in the entire song. These are some more of those half octagon, that one with the dotted quarter note variant. This one with the backwards loop. So yes, this song actually does have forward loops and backwards loops, so don't get them mixed up. Slow curve step, and it's really slow now. The tilts. There's that rabbit that you need to watch out for, because if you're not ready for it, especially when you're going up to tempo, it'll throw you off. And there you go. Now, of course, I have to do it at full tempo, which is the hard part. I will try and do it first try, but I make no promises. I should not have made that. There are so many times where I mess that up. Oh, take a breath while it's slow. And now it gets hard. Oh, I'm certain you noticed, but there was like 5 or 6 really early late ones that the game was very generous for giving me. I should not have made that, but I'm glad I did, because now I'm now not totally embarrassing myself in front of like 5 people who will probably watch this. Anyways, thank you. That's all for this episode. In the next episode, of course, we'll go over World 11. Some people may say that World 12 is easier than World 11. Maybe it probably is. I can't really tell because I jumped to World 11 because I liked how it sounded really early. So I'm just going to do these last 2 in order. If you want to, you can jump ahead. The World 12 video will be out 2 days probably after World 11. Anyways, thank you all for watching. And as always, wabam!